another recap haiku is what you require.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jump alive again. He wants to leave town, but then rejoins as flutist. The friends explore town. Each grows as a person and hero, then gets sick tattoos.
It's 10 years ago, and you've emerged out the other side of the fading forest and find yourself walking along a path through the titular verdant fields of the verdant upland. As you approach an upcoming crossroad, you see a small wooden cart with an older halfling man standing behind it. He's wearing a tattered coat and a modest bowler hat, but as he sees you approach, he springs to attention and starts shuffling 3 cards around on the deck of his cart. Afternoon. Find the lady and win a gold piece.
And that's why I love the paladin lifestyle and I'm never going to give it up.
Oh.
Wait, who the flip are you? And I cast Detect Good and Evil.
Okay. You do not get the sense that this man is Fey, Celestial, Undead, or the other one.
Aberration.
That's it. You get the sense this man is just a slightly older halfling.
Oh, brilliant. Look, he's old, he's pretty small.
Let's get him. Are you carrying many valuables?
This feels like an invaluable chance to test our skill. After all, I have arboreal alertness, but what of my other alertness? If I am able to find the lady, it may well bode well for my ability to be aware of other things. We accept your challenge, good fellow. What's your name?
My name's C.D. Hansen. Nice to meet you.
CD, you wouldn't happen to be Kaiser Soze hanging that off of your CD rack and you happen to have a Hansen CD in there, do you?
That's what I thought too.
What an interesting name. It is one of the tenets of the paladin lifestyle, my good friend CD, that I know the full name, not just the acronym. So please tell me, what does CD stand for? Unless
Compact disc.
Compacte.
Compact disco.
Hansen.
It stands for Carl DeWitt Hansen.
Carl DeWitt.
That is pretty fancy. Do you want some money?
Jump, that's not how this works.
Well, if you can find the lady, you get 1 gold piece.
What do we have to give if we do not find the lady?
Nothing. The first game's free.
Highly attractive offer. We have seemingly very little to lose, but as much as 1 gold coin to gain.
Go on, I like a flutter.
All right, give me a perception check.
Oh, who's... What?
Everyone?
Anyone who wants to try and find the lady.
Me first. Perception. God, it's been a while since I played D&D.
Flat 17 for Margaret.
18.
21.
16.
Okay, you can all see that the card with a lady on it is the 3rd one along.
Ooh. Oh, it's that one. I pointed it.
This one. I did it first. What do I get? Do I get the first gold piece?
Oh, no, you can fight me for it.
I agree with my friends.
You're on.
That it is indeed the 3rd one.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
Fight. No, don't worry. Let's ignore this game. Me and Jumper are having a fight. Come on.
There's a brawl.
Hang on though, sir. Did I win?
Yes, congratulations. You found the lady. Here's 1 gold piece. Would you like to play again?
Is it 1 gold piece between us?
Yeah.
Oh, I misunderstood. Let's leave.
Aw.
Based on our resounding success, I believe that we should try again.
Yeah, go on.
Blair and Morik, you two can have a go, and me and Maggie, and Jump's taking his shirt off.
Yeah, says Maggie.
All right, I'll have another go. Should I roll again?
Way I like it.
Hang
Well,
on.
okay,
I
but
must
this
ask.
time...
Yes. Yes.
You?
I was about to ask exactly what it seems like you're explaining now.
Yeah, this time, let's up the stakes a little bit. Why don't you put down 10 gold pieces, and then if you find the lady, you'll get 10 gold pieces back instead.
All of a sudden, it appears that we are immersed in the dark world of gambling. We were very eager to participate when there were no stakes, and the chances of remuneration for this young fellow were non-existent. It would be churlish now to turn away from his game, just as the opportunity for him to recoup his losses has arisen.
That's it, Blair. I mean, he could be a travelling professor. Could be doing a study.
Oh, you focus on my fists.
I rolled a 22. 22 grapple.
Oh, I rolled a 7, so that's not.
As Jump and Maggie wrestle in the background,
Shirtlessly wrestle.
CD shows you the lady card and then starts shuffling away. Can you give me a perception check, Morik and Greg?
I got a natty 1, so fail.
Oh.
Distracted by the topless Maggie and
Yeah,
Jump.
yeah. Oh, yeah. My senses are elsewhere.
That was actually a 25.
Okay, Black, you see that he has shuffled the lady card into the sleeve of his coat.
Sir,
Smooth.
I believe that I am indeed able to find the lady. I think that it is right here. And I point very dramatically at the sleeve.
What?
Jump stops wrestling.
How dare you?
I take that moment to pile drive you.
I'm a sucker.
What are you accusing me of?
Sir, you simply asked me to find the lady. I believe I have done so, and you must now pay.
Yeah. Well then, I will get 10 gold pieces out the back of my cart.
He's gonna run for it.
We should wait patiently.
Yeah, he walks behind his cart and does the thing where it looks like he's going downstairs.
It's strange that there should be a staircase into the ground behind his car.
He has a magical cart.
I've heard about these.
Maybe we should acquire one. We could buy some with the winnings that we're about to receive.
Grumpo, who's been observing the whole time, goes, yeah,
Forgot you were here.
a sucker's game to be sure.
Grumpo, do you have experience of this charming man, C.D. Hansen?
Not him in particular, but I've known his ilk. Swindlers and con men, preying on idiots upon the road.
Hey.
As he's saying this, is he just hid behind the cart?
As you look back, you can see him sprinting across one of the fields.
He left his cart.
He just locked
see.
it up. He'll come back for it later.
How far away is he? No, I shouldn't. Is he outside of 600 yards yet?
Headshot him. Headshot him.
No.
It's not a very blur thing to do.
No, I guess not.
Still, I never get to use the long range on this longbow.
Listen, Blair, he may not be an aberration, but his game is. So you should probably shoot him in the head with an arrow.
Perception check. Is there anything of worth in the cart that we can feel better about having deprived him of?
No, he took all of his valuables with him.
Maybe I should.
There's 3 playing cards on the deck of the cart.
He won't get far without these. Oh no, that's right. He still had the lady. Damn. Blair just watches him run further and further away, tapping one finger on the bow.
On his eye.
Many valuable lessons have been learned this day. Mercy is one of them.
Yes, I agree.
The lesser, I'd say.
Let us continue on our journey. And then just as he turns away, he quickly shoots a quick arrow.
Back in the present, you find yourself on a similar path, having travelled away from Blackthorn Heights for almost a day.
And that's how I hate Paladin and gave it up immediately.
Finally, the reservations that you have long held over the paladin lifestyle have come to fruition.
Yeah, I'm finally being honest with myself and with all of you. Hey, Blair,
Hey,
nice eyes.
Oh.
They're really good.
thank you.
Yeah.
I feel that since leaving the Heights, when we were in the Heights, I feel that I have now become an elegant courtier of sorts.
Ooh.
And I just feel very much as though my increased wisdom may now add to my charisma. And I look forward for opportunities to test this,
You can only hope.
as well as my oath bow, which is a good alternative to having charisma.
You got to be careful with that, though. Don't swear any pretend oaths against any one of us and then find that you have to murder one of us in order to be able to use the bow again properly.
Indeed.
I know you have intense anger management issues, Blair, so you got to work on that.
One day I hope to be as passive as you.
Yeah. Hey, Maggie, do you remember when we saw your boobs?
Which time?
It's a good point.
Maggie is frequently to be found topless sort of in the evening.
Well, they get sweaty, though. Gotta air them out.
That's it. You got to take proper care of those mams.
Aye. Nothing wrong with it.
Exactly. Anyway, isn't it hot here? And I take my top off.
I'm not falling for it this time. Margaret doesn't take too much convincing. # free the nip.
Free the nib, free the
That's what I've been
nib.
saying all this time.
She is definitely a part of a fantasy social media campaign.
So's Mark.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But about the Warren killing the mayor, right? Different campaign.
Morris is very gamely using the hashtag because he doesn't understand. Trying to be supportive.
Well, as you approach an upcoming crossroad, you see what almost looks like a procession of people. But this doesn't seem like an organised march, rather than just a point in which people are coalescing on their way to somewhere else. Can you give me a perception check?
21, sorry. I looked at the wrong number. 21.
I could also look at the wrong number. Where's the 20?
I got a 14. Not so good.
A 3.
I got an 8.
I'm looking at my own tits.
Hey, you lot over there. Have you got anything to do with the knit campaign? Observe, and I point to my own chest.
They don't really pay you much attention, but Morik, you can hear distantly the sound of music, and you can see lights sort of darting in the twilight sky from a few hills away. And Blair, you can tell that this procession of people is mostly families.
Okay.
Morik, why aren't they freeing the nip?
They're conservative.
I can think of nothing to say.
Oh, that's great. Well, maybe a little loving from the justice-loving friends, by which I mean music, that is to say, not the literal meaning, might warm their hearts and free those boobs.
Sorry, I did just have a quick check, just to confirm that frogs do not have nipples, which I could have guessed.
Yeah.
Based on the fact that they are not
Yeah.
mammals, and that's
Yeah.
kind of the whole deal with mammals.
Yeah.
It's kind of the mammal
You
thing.
gotta check. That's all good.
The grungs.
But I did have a moment of excitement where Bing, the excellent search engine that it is, and which has installed itself once again on my browser, did inform me that frogs have 2 nipples, located almost immediately on their butt.
Oh.
But that was it highlighting a piece of text from an unrelated article which happened to have the headline, "Do Frogs Have Nips?"
Oh,
Because Bing is a very good search engine. So please do
frogs have
get me up
nips?
to speed on what's going on again. Sorry.
Paul, don't worry. Nothing of worth has been said.
Look,
The stress headache's coming on early for Sarah today.
Sorry,
I'll
Sarah.
just improv this whole session.
I'm sorry. I just needed to know. I needed to double check. It might be one of those things where frogs have nipples.
You can work on freeing the butt, mate.
Free the cloaca.
Nobody likes this campaign.
No. Goodbye, everyone.
Does anybody ever just want to put a dice in their mouth?
Oh, wait, no, they're the forbidden sweets. You're not allowed to now.
I was just looking at this. I thought, what if I just put it in my mouth?
No.
Sorry, Sarah.
This is the content for a Gab quest. We need to get back on these rails, please, children.
You heard them, people who are on the edge of becoming Patreons.
It's good quality stuff. Good quality stuff.
Does Nell put the dice in her mouth? Find out.
Will Nell be in hospital for the next episode?
Anyway, it starts raining and thunder and lightning, and there are earthquakes. I think a god is really angry with us. We best stand precisely still and listen to what they've got to say.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Friends, although I became briefly distracted by my own lack of hashtag the nips, I still feel that we should join this coalescence of people.
Yeah, families and that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
What are we if not a family?
It could be a wholesome adventure.
Yeah. They might be selling crumpets or something.
It's like the Coachella scene from Rise of Skywalker. Let's do it.
A lot of words that are very similar to cloaca here. All right, well, similar backstory. Me and Maggie are the mum and dad. You two are our weird, freaky children.
The usual, yeah.
Wow.
If I remember correctly, the last time we ran this campaign, Margaret was also a freaky child, and Morik constituted the other dad.
Oh, we can do that one. We can do the switch up.
Oh, that's true.
That's fine.
I'm happy to be a baby.
Oh, God.
Wah, wah. I take my trousers off.
And we walk over to the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yeah, okay. I thought that was another diversion. We do what Sarah wants us to do.
We do it. We walk there and we silently stand there until someone gives us the interaction that we need.
Yes, give us the next prompt. Narrative, mummy.
Narrative, mummy.
Help us.
Help.
I think it's really going to be obvious to the listening audience this is our first evening record of 6 months. Mm-hmm. It has that energy, for sure. But as you follow the crowd along the path, you soon see the origin point of the lights and sounds. A travelling fun fair has been set up in one of the fields. You can see a large circus tent, rides, attractions, all sorts of fun things.
Fun things.
I love fun things.
Okay, all right, everybody. First things first, let's set a meeting point in case we get split up.
All right, now,
Second,
hang on.
don't take sweets off strangers. Third, here's 2 gold coins each, all right?
Okay. But A,
Thank you, Maggie.
I'm so glad that we agreed to give Margaret all of our money.
Me too.
You didn't have any.
pond guy.
That's why I'm
Listen,
glad.
those are all good, but A, it sounded like you were about to start a haiku with fun things, and I just want you to run with that. So everybody be quiet.
Oh, yeah, sorry. 4.
I
Pause.
wasn't, but let me do that now.
Go on, Blurg.
Fun things abound here. A wonderful fair for us. A chance to eat much.
Oh, nice.
Tell you what, Blood, you're getting better and better at that.
At last.
Yeah, it's been rubbish up till now.
Is there a hall of mirrors?
That's a good question, Morik.
Morik loves those. They're Morik's favourite bit.
Look, I look normal.
I look unfuckable.
That's
never
literally
true,
impossible.
Morik. Yeah.
No mirror is strong enough.
Okay.
In we go. Do I need to use my Shadowfell tattoo to sneak in?
No, you can enter. Margaret, you can pay some of your gold coins from the family account to get people some tickets.
Okay.
Family account. Is that what we call the Justice Loving Friends account, or is that Margaret's account with her family?
The latter.
One and the same.
Her wife is gonna see it on the bill and be like, "What the fuck are they up to?"
You get 15 tickets. They are for rides, they are for games, they are for food.
15 each or 15 total?
Important question.
15 between you all.
Fair.
Oh,
Can we make
man.
it 16 so there's 4 each?
Yeah.
No.
Fine. All right. I get 4. Morik gets 4. Blurg gets 4. You get 3. Actually, no. I get 5.
Have I submerged myself in water for at least an hour today? If not, I'll do that immediately.
All right.
Is there one of
Okay.
those...
I think there's a kiddie pool over there.
Blood, you could sit on, they have the person sit on the seat and you have to throw a ball at the target and it dunks him in the pool. You could be the guy that sits in the seat.
For the love of God, somebody do it well!
He's dying here.
Or Blair is just swimming about underneath the guy who's about to get dunked.
As you enter the grounds of the fair, you see a halfling with a long red coat and a green top hat that is nearly as tall as he is, standing atop a crate, shouting to the crowd as they pass by.
Oh.
Welcome, welcome to C.D. Hanson's Travelling Fair of Wonders. Enjoy the games and attractions, but be sure to stop by the big top when the clock strikes 8 for a show you'll never forget.
Really curious what your plan would have been. Really,
If you killed him,
Yeah, if
yeah.
I'd shot him, yeah.
Oh.
His brother is here. CD Nickelback.
His son is here, MP3 Hanson.
Laser discounts.
Fuck yeah.
Betamax, I listen to one music there.
So, okay, 8 p.m. All right. This guy looks familiar.
Yeah.
Nah.
Blood, didn't you kill him?
I'm fairly sure that I did.
Yeah.
Let us confront him at once. Hey,
How big is the crowd?
Why
of
are
them?
you alive?
Excuse me? Is that a threat, big sir?
sir, I believe that I have found the lady again. And I insist that you pay us at once what we are owed.
He looks nervously, but it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. You can't prove it, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Sir, you are a victim of your own hubris, setting up an elaborate and eye-drawing fun fair, mere moments away from the scene of your crime.
What crime? Do you
And
want...
also made 10 years.
You cheated us at a game of cards, which has never happened before in the history of games of cards.
Do you want to enter my fair, or do you want me to cure security?
Oh, no, don't do that. Can't have this happen again. Guys, look, everybody. Okay, I'm banned from 3 fairs nationwide already, all right? So this one, I'm staying in. None of you cause me any trouble. We'll be all right.
Okay, Maggie.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep, it is all good. We'll overlook your massive crimes of the past.
I straighten up my coat. Am I wearing a tie? I do that too.
You're wearing a tie now.
Certainly you are. We don't see you having
Wait,
put
Warwick.
it on, but now you're wearing a tie.
Those giant suits that David Byrne used to wear in Talking Heads.
For once in a lifetime, baby.
What a lifetime. Very well. Although I did think that we
Okay.
were the justice-loving friends, not the justice-liking friends.
That ain't no more, my man.
just a-
Now we're just the loving friends with Moonfire.
Oh, yeah. That's why we got tattoos with the band logo JLF, right?
Jump loving friends.
Remember,
We've been through this before.
literally 20 minutes ago. Never mind.
Yeah, but that's just a name now. It's just a name. Like Moonfire.
Well, we'll put it to a vote at our next AGM.
All right, but for now, no justice needed.
It's annoying because we only did just have our AGM, so this will be
I
a
know,
very
we're going
long
to have to do an extraordinary one.
That's the trick, you see.
Ridiculous.
Never mention the things you want to bring up in the AGM. Then it has to be the next AGM.
I hate the AGM. Very well. Let us enter into this fun fair and try not to think about the agenda-heavy AGM that awaits us.
What time is it now? And how long is it till 8 p.m?
It's about 7, about 6.
Oh, okay,
It's about
so we-
6:45. You've got like an hour.
Okay,
and
so
a
we've
bit.
got an hour to
Yeah.
kill, and then we go get some seats in the big top, is it?
Yeah. Jump. As the group starts to spread out to enjoy the fair, something catches your ear. Back behind some of the tents, you hear what sounds like someone playing folk rock enthusiastically on an acoustic guitar.
Have they got like a magic amp that's distorting it to make it sound cool? Or is it just somebody who's just wailing really hard?
Exactly. This isn't like the music that's being played to amuse the masses. This is just somebody that's rocking out somewhere behind the tents.
Oh my god, this sounds like ye oldie prog folk. But is there such a thing? And I follow my nose on the sound. Smell that sound. Even smells transgressive.
And so as you head off the path back behind the tents, you see a bugbear, which is like a tall furry goblin with black horn-rimmed glasses and an open denim shirt, just absolutely caught up in the song he's singing. It takes him a few minutes to even clock that you're there or that you're even listening to his music.
He takes out his lute and he's like, yeah, I'm going to definitely, totally jam with this guy. And then he just watches and his mouth hangs agape and his lute hangs down by his side, limply in one hand. And he just stares.
As he comes to the end of the song, he looks up and is like, whoa, hey man, wow, hey, nice. You listening to me?
Oh, yeah. Like, first I could smell it on the air and I was saying, God, this is so subversive. I never smelt anything like it. And then I came here and, I mean, I took out the shredder. He holds up the lute. You know, I was totally going to join in and jam because I'm the leading rhythm lutist of the Justice Loving Friends. You might have heard of us. But then I just thought, you know what? I can't. How'd you do that, man?
Well, how'd I play?
Magic.
I'm like, wow, whoa, hey man, that's great, thank you. I haven't been complimented on my music in so long. That's really means a lot, thank you.
That's a crime, man. Who you hanging around with who doesn't appreciate that?
Oh, you know, these fair folk, they don't really care.
Seem like a bunch of squares and narcs. Squares and narcs!
Hey, yeah, you know what, you're right, they are. But you've got loot,
Yeah, man.
Do you want to jam? Do you want to play music together? That sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah. Is that all right? I've recently committed my entire life to it, so I think it's gonna...
Whoa, that's absolutely wild.
I know. 97 years of my life up till now, just slaving away, working for the man, the big one. You know, the biggest one. And for
Oh
what,
yeah,
you know?
Pelor.
That's it, pretty much. And I finally got to a point in my life where I was able to knock it all on the head and take up looting full-time, real-time, you know? I've been putting everything into it. Wait, before I jam with you, sir, it is customary for me to know your name.
Yeah, cool man. My name is Johannes. What's your name?
Johannes. Cool. I'm Yump.
Yump. Nice to meet you, Yump.
So cool.
Let's rock.
Yeah, man.
Let's rock, Yump.
Let's
Let's
do it.
rock.
Let's do it. And before I start
and
playing, I go to do the thing where you throw the loot over your shoulder and it spins back around. But he does at the last second forget that he doesn't have a strap for it yet.
Oh no.
Yeah, looting. Come on.
Okay, give me a performance check, Paul. Or Yump.
That's a 22.
Whoosh. I will roll a performance check for Johannes. Not a 22, but it's not bad.
All right.
You two start to rock out, and your music sounds harmonious together. But as you two play, we'll cut across to the other three. What do you want to do at a fun fair? The world's your fun fair. What would you like to do?
I would like to go to a Hall of Mirrors if there's one.
Oh, I want to see that.
We should probably escort Morik to a hall of mirrors.
Yeah, there is a hall of mirrors. It's not as elaborate as you might want. It is literally just a hallway
Of mirror.
It's like a tent.
Like the one in Southport.
Yes, exactly, Jen. I'm not drawing from real life where there's just a small hall, but it's like it is just a normal sized tent, and you can just walk through. But the walls on either side are mirrors that make you look varyingly taller or smaller or wider or thinner in different combinations. And so you go in and you enjoy those visual sights. Morik, what are you thinking and feeling as you go into this hall of mirrors?
Ha ha ha, I am so small. Look at me there, I am so small. Ha ha.
Oh dear. Oh.
I've never known Meta Isa to be in such fits of laughter.
I am the same height as Black. Look, ha ha, come look, ha ha.
This is a very amusing situation.
Look, someone's going to have to drag me out of here. Otherwise, I'm going to keep.
This is it.
Cheap date.
Look, guys,
That's 15 tickets for Blair and Maggie.
100% cheap day. 100%.
Blair is looking around in some of these mirrors, and he notices that in all of them, even the one that's meant to make you big, he still just looks like a freaky little frog dude.
Oh.
Yeah, if anything, the eyes look more boggy and more different directional.
It is the diminutive nature of Blair that seems to trouble him slightly as he walks around the place. And he looks a little concerned, and then, goes to leave the tent.
I'm taking fantasy photos with Morik at this point.
Yeah.
What does that involve?
I don't know. There's an imp in a box.
Getting a little
Isn't that the classic little goblin to draw your
That's
picture?
the Terry Pratchett thing, yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's
like
some
a-
Flintstones logic right there.
Yeah,
Like you've
exactly.
enslaved a creature to etch your image.
Yeah. No, it works. It does a 9 to 5, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we pay a
So
good...
they just draw really fast.
Yeah.
He gets paid one turn at Find the Lady.
But maybe I notice. Do I care enough? This is quite fun. Come on, Morik. We should probably
Oh,
stick together, eh?
okay.
You know, just the three of us. As it's always. Wait a second. Yeah, no, it seems right. Let's go get Blurk.
I wave to my mirror self and then leave.
Oh, look, he waved back.
Yeah, this is
He
very
waved
important. Did it
back.
wave back?
Oh my God.
Does it wave back after Morik leaves?
Oh, disturbing.
It did. There's no horror here. It's a fun fair. Everything's good. There's not a weird Morik mirror self that just continues to stare as he walks away.
I just like the idea that that's not a fairground thing. It's just a Morik thing.
Yeah.
It's like a side effect of using mirror image.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You just have Morik's living in mirrors.
All your mirror images are stuck in there.
But they don't mind.
Oh,
They just
like it was great being out for a brief while, freed from our prisons.
I
but
must rescue them.
Wake up, sheeple.
Oh.
Well, Morik controls the mirror images. It wouldn't work as well if he cast mirror image but made the mirror images so
Slaves.
they were funhouse mirror images, but then
Yeah,
but then he was
wouldn't be so
normal.
great.
It wouldn't have the same effect.
Yeah.
No, it would be fun though. Think about that for next time.
Which
yeah?
one am I?
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. Look at that one.
You know, they're all so hot.
Blur has found there's a shooting range where kids are encouraged to take up a bow and arrow and shoot at a target in order to win some like toys and such. And Blur's just kind of
Yes.
watching them again, looking a little troubled at all these little kids doing his thing.
Hey, I own shooting.
You see that the person running the store looks over at you, Blurg, and they are a goose aracocra with an eye patch.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Patrana?
I believe that we are acquainted.
Oh, hey, yeah, it's you. Hello.
Hello. How did you beat us here?
I flew here.
Of
that
course, that
makes
makes a lot of sense.
Hey, also tattoo time. They take hours.
Oh yeah.
It's a valid point.
I had to get out of the city pretty quick. There was a massive fight over a bar tab.
Do you wanna take part in the game, my little man? I know you beat the game in Blackthorn Heights pretty handily.
I did. The prize that I won was already... Well, I have yet to use it. However, it has been a great source of pride as I have walked these many miles. My friend, I must ask you, how much of your life have you given over to the fine art of archery?
None at all.
None at all. And yet you are here, as a sort of master of the art, teaching children
Never said
of its
I was
worth.
good at it, just set up the targets.
I see.
Anyway, one bullseye gets you a small prize. And he points to a little tray with like bouncy balls, sticky hands, small packets of sweets. 2 bullseyes gets you a medium prize. And he points to like some hanging things on a wall, like a crystal heart necklace, a pair of sending stones. And then 3 bullseyes gets you the big prize. And he points to a large steam-powered metal tank with 6 legs and claws. It's essentially a crab
Oh my
tank.
That one.
Wait, I'm there and I'm like, I'm slamming a token down, being like, win this for me, Blur.
That is a very large prize. It certainly puts perspective to the existential crisis I was having mere moments ago. Nevertheless, let us see if archery can indeed make a difference here. I shall take you up on your game. How many shots do I have?
1 token gets you 3 goes, 3 shots.
I've already paid it. Win it.
Very well. I shall center myself.
Oh,
I get the oath bow out and I
Nope.
say to the oath bow,
No,
that
no.
little target.
no. You can't. Sorry, no, you can't use that bow. You've got to use one of the bows on the range here.
All right, it's perception check on the bows on the range,
Sure,
please.
go ahead.
Bearing in mind, I know archery.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But fortunately, my arboreal alertness still means I get to add my proficiency to perception checks.
What about your David Arboreal alertness?
That's a 20.
These
Not match.
these bows are garbage.
Okay, then. Does Blur's ability to tell these are garbage mean that you can communicate to me the penalty that I will take on?
Yes, you'll take triple disadvantage on your shots.
So I roll,
my goodness.
What? I roll 3 times for every 1 shot and use the weakest.
Yep,
Oh,
you're
brutal.
at a carnival, guys.
Is that double disadvantage or triple? No, triple disadvantage is 4 dice and you take the lowest one, right?
3.
Well, yes, I guess.
Disadvantage is 2 dice.
yeah.
Double disadvantage is 3
Okay.
dice. Triple
I meant
disadvantage, which you just said
double
was 4 dice.
disadvantage.
Double
Okay,
disadvantage.
so
Okay,
3 dice.
fair,
Yeah.
fair,
I meant double pedantry. I mean disadvantage.
fair. So fuck off.
All right. Let's roll. What is this? What's this little scheming?
What is you?
What?
Been very saucy this week.
What is this?
I don't know
Just
what's
happy to
about.
be here.
Really naughty.
Does it cancel out the disadvantage if you lick your thumb and then put it on the site like that guy does in Day of the Dead?
It was Land of the Dead.
Land of the Dead. Excuse me, I apologise.
Does it cancel out if you poison the arrows and then just shoot the goose and you just steal it?
You can't
Yeah.
hurt Peck Resnick. He's now a beloved NPC.
No, we can't. He's got the best name ever.
That's true. All right, fine. I will use one of your terrible bows and shoot my shot, as they say. Okay, my lowest roll is genuinely a 24.
Okay, you get 1 shot and it hits the target.
In the bullseye?
Yes.
Nice.
I did it.
2 more blug.
I misunderstood the nature of the game. Let me try again.
He was very clear. Focus.
Ooh. The lowest one of that lot is 18.
The arrow goes wide.
Jesus. Sorry.
Sick there.
The necklaces and that, they're nice too.
Well, is the giant metal tank now out?
Yeah.
That is a shame. Let us see what I can do with my final shot.
You know what? New token. Start again. What else are we going to spend these on? Mama needs to take something good home for the kids, otherwise she's in big trouble.
Well, the final one of this token was a 19.
That one also misses the target. Oh, what a shame.
This is shit, Blurg.
One bullseye gets you a small prize. What small prize would you like, my little friend?
What have I got?
There's all sorts of, bouncy balls, sticky hands, temporary tattoos.
You've already got sticky hands.
Do they have any of those little monsters you can put on the end of your finger?
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, I'll have one of those.
Yeah, it looks like an owl bear, but it's got big wobbly arms.
Looks like Blurg, does it?
Shit, yeah.
That's actually great.
Yeah, I'm very happy with this, actually.
Yeah.
Worth it.
Yeah, to prefer, this is very good. We've got
Maggie,
magical powers.
Did you genuinely want me to have another go at this?
Maybe later.
Maybe let's see what else is here.
Yeah, there's rides around, there's Ferris wheels and stuff.
Can we go? Is there like a house of horrors? Like a horror house ride?
Yes. You can see there's like the facsimile of a house, but it's more like the facade of a house, and then just like a tent behind it. But there's like a little cart on tracks that you can all pile into.
Great. Little 2x2 thing.
Yeah.
Oh, go on then. Should we have a go? Anyone else want to come on this with me?
A spooky house.
Yeah.
Yes. Very well. It would be
Go
good
on.
to test the nerves.
A little bit of a thrill.
Mark's still in the Hall of Mirrors.
Yes. I drifted back again.
5 tickets, please.
The pull was too strong.
You see the back of him disappearing behind the curtain.
I'm the only one who uses the Hall of Mirrors. No one else uses it.
Putting my kids through college.
No.
Blurg, you coming on the ride?
Absolutely. After you, I can just jump onto it.
Okay, great. I clamber on.
Yeah.
I do a little hop.
Is there a little bar go down onto our lap?
Yes, exactly. And then
Yay.
one of the people running it just pushes it off down the tracks.
Woo!
And it just
Blair reaches up and grabs the bar.
Hold on tight, little buddy.
Whoa! And he's like flying off the back.
To be fair, even for Margaret, it's probably resting on, like, to be honest, it's a boob level, I bet.
Although in Fantasy Funfair, surely they'd make a bar for smaller.
True.
and it's
True.
they probably
Adjustable to
assume
Blair.
that kids go on this.
Yeah, there's a child seat
Yeah.
that has to be put in to make the bar fit in.
They
like
are not allowed for diversity. There is one bar only.
I like the idea of a child seat with the child seat belt that straps around the chest. X formation.
Safety first.
Yeah. So Blair is child seat looking at the little guy he just won on his finger.
Oh.
He's very... Look, I'm sorry, Blurg, I got a little grumpy because the main prize looked amazing. But he's actually very good. Can I touch it?
Indeed, please do. Margaret,
Oh, it's squishy.
it is squishy.
Oh, is that you? I can't...
That's my face.
Oh, wait. I'm frozen.
For 1 minute.
How long's the ride?
Yeah, we come back out and said, sir, we'd like to go around again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you barely paid attention to like the cardboard ghosts that were sort of dangling from the ceiling. And then like one carnival worker just sort of half-heartedly going, whoa, scary noise. But
Oh, this is good.
as you come out, say one more again, the guy just shrugs, takes a token, pushes you back in.
Margaret, now that you are no longer paralyzed, do you ever worry about your place within this team?
Oof. Why? Why? Is someone talking about replacing me?
Not serious.
You can't.
Not.
No.
Not seriously.
No, I found it. Look, let's remember whose garage we perform in.
That is true. It is invaluable performance space that we would be hard pressed to replace with my pond.
Yeah, I think we tried it once and it didn't go down well.
In retrospect, Jump's handstands were an unfortunate addition to the stage choreography. However, I meant more in a sort of physical sense. In combat, for example.
No, I think I've kind of pawned the past few people we've fought.
That is true.
Pawned it.
Pawned them like the noobs that they were.
I am worried that my role within the group is one that I'm ill-fitted to fulfill. You see, in fighting the Lord of Ruin... Prince of Ruin?
Prince.
In fighting Gary. In fighting against Darryl. And I kick the bag. I was unable to convince him that I was a viable threat and save Jump's life. Ultimately, that worked out for the best, but that was hard to foresee in advance.
Oh, Blurgy, I wouldn't. Don't be so harsh on yourself. It's, we all did our bit. I mean, true. I wasn't paying much attention to what you were doing. You were way back.
Yes.
Way back, really far away with all your health and hit points.
Yes. My customary position.
Way out of the attack range.
My customary position is to jump into a tree and shoot arrows from it. However, I am a very hearty boy, as you have often said.
Yeah, you're a big, beefy boy, you are.
Indeed.
I remark on it daily.
And yet, it would be very advantageous if I could convince our foes of my
Big dick energy.
Beefiness?
Of my big dick energy, whilst also maintaining a position up a tree. It would open up many opportunities for the rest of you. I have noticed that you are extremely talented at aggravating our foes, and many of our allies and friends as well. And was wondering if you might be able to teach me this ability.
I'm not entirely sure I know what you're on about. Yes, I think when it comes to combat, foes certainly recognise my strength of character.
Indeed.
And my wit, as I would say. I'm certainly cracking the one-liners all the time. But I think that makes it more entertaining for everybody. I really see that as my role within this group, is to... I'm definitely the joker.
Yes.
Aren't I?
Absolutely. Many have said that you are the funny one.
Yes, thank you. I think so. But yes, I guess I do know a little bit of how to banter with the bad guys.
It is that bantery that I would very much like to possess, although I acknowledge I shall never be as talented as yourself.
Well, I've had years of practice, haven't I? You're like, what, 12?
Yes. In real terms. Actually, I believe I am in my 70s by chron terms. However, it is never too late to learn.
She looks at Blurg for a second. She's like,
He looks like a frog.
He does look like a frog, right? She tries to read his dumb little expression. She's still, even after all these years, so blank.
It's like a frog with a little bear owl thing on his finger. But he's still holding up.
Just one eye just lolling off to the opposite direction.
Keeping an eye out for danger.
Yeah, always alert. Oh, Blurgy. You don't have to try to be anything you're not, you know, Blurg.
Still, I want to be the best that I can be for the good of the team. Because who knows?
You want to be the very
best. Better than all the rest.
Like no one.
We all had that thought.
Keep it to your fucking self, Jen.
All right, stop the episode. Shut the fuck up, Jen. Because who knows?
If only anyone in this group had caught all of the Pokemon in any sort of recent
That would be
Pokemon
extremely
game.
helpful. It's a shame that the Pokemon were driven from these lands many centuries ago.
You have to keep it in now, Goodman, because that was a great.
I was definitely going to.
So
I was definitely going to keep it in. I'm going to keep in every little bit of
definitely.
bullshit that we've said so far is being kept in.
Oh, God.
This episode is 5 minutes long so far.
Yeah, it's not going to
yeah.
be a tight episode, is it?
Yes, that would be extremely helpful, because who knows how many more times we can lose jump.
Oh,
You never know when the next time is going to be the last.
Yeah, and oh gosh, and for a second there, Margaret subconsciously scratches the mark that on the back of her hand where the burn appeared when she shook hands with the administrator. She says, okay, fine. You want me to teach you how to sound tough? Is that it?
Yes.
Right now? You want to start right now? Go on.
Sure.
There's a innocent fairground employee up there wearing a sheet trying to spook us.
In many ways, the existential dread you're talking about is more scary than this, but perhaps you still think that ghosts, woo, they're real, they're everywhere. You just can't see them.
I would like to slam him, please.
Go on then. Let's see what we're starting with. Baseline,
Absolutely. Shit, I don't want to go with my first instinct.
which was awful. You're a horrible person.
I could be your gran or granddad. They're probably dead. Woo!
Don't he'd love that.
No, don't. It's too dumb.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah.
For this episode, Paul, nothing can be too dumb.
So I come from a race of slavers, and amongst them, your rank would be... And then I've drifted past him.
Jesus, I don't know where you were going with that, but it couldn't have been good.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Just ignore him. I'm sorry.
Did it work?
Have a good day.
Is he now dunked upon?
Do you want the truth or a white lie?
Only the truth will be helpful in this context.
Oh, it was rubbish. It was rubbish, Blurg. We've got a long way to go, and I'm not sure if this is ever going to be possible.
I see.
But
That certainly was honest.
but we can try.
Can indeed. This is my oath, but not an actual oath, Bird. Nevertheless, I do swear to slay this target within a week.
Okay,
As long as it takes.
great, wonderful. You want me to start teaching right now, or do you want to cut to the next scene?
I feel that maybe we should cut back to Morik and what he is up to.
Okay.
Perhaps Yump.
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 We cut back to Morik stood in the Hall of Mirrors just for a brief moment.
It just drifts out from behind the curtain.
And then we cut back to Jump, who's jamming out with Johannes.
Sheathed in sweat.
And as you reach the end of your little jam session, he goes, "Whoa, man, you got a hell of a gift. Where I come from, music is highly revered. Not only is it a way for us to pass on our stories from generation to generation, but there's power in music, man. And I'm a little sad. I've never been able to pass on what I know to anyone else.
I wish there was someone more permeable around who could absorb some of that. Oh, wait. I'm permeable and malleable.
Those are two words I would definitely use to describe you, yeah.
Look at this body. I'm still not wearing a top. Listen, I want you to tell me all about where you come from as you teach me the ways that have brought you to this place of narcs and squares who don't appreciate your incredible talent. Because, listen, a little secret between you and me. I'm incredibly insecure and I care a lot about what other people think of me.
Whoa. Thank you for sharing that with me. That was incredibly vulnerable.
Thanks, but please don't tell anyone.
No.
Because I will flip out.
Couldn't even if I wanted to, my friend.
Oh, thanks. Well, listen. The playing is everything to me. Oh, here's something. Well, I have told many people this and I plan on. This is my main thing. I died.
You died?
I died, actual physical death. But then my dreams died. Yeah, I mentioned them earlier, which led me on to my real dream of playing the lute. Oh, I was resurrected. It's a long story.
Oh, good. For a minute there, I thought you were a ghost. I thought all of this would have been a pointless waste of my time.
Like some sort of prog ghost that you hear about who comes to show you the prog that you could be making if you got rid of all the narcs and squares.
Yeah.
We've all had that ghost come visit us once or twice. But no, I'm talking about actually dying and actually being brought back. By chance, apparently the priest at the Temple of Tyr just took a liking to me and just thought, flip, why not? Bring him back.
I can see that. You're very likeable.
And some would say lifelike.
I guess, yeah, that's a third thing I would use to describe you, absolutely.
Brilliant. Well, all this playing, I'm pouring all my hours into it, yeah? But I feel like sometimes, do you ever do that thing where your brain realises that you should be thinking about the thing that you're doing and then suddenly you forget how to do the thing that you're doing?
Totally. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Well, that's kind of what it's like playing the lute sometimes. Sometimes I think, yeah, I'm a superstar. Moonfire is my stage name.
Cool name.
But you can call me Yump.
Both cool names.
Thanks. I care a lot. And then sometimes I care too much. And I think, nah, man, this ain't proper looting. But looking at you, I can see you do the proper looting. And I would give anything, he drops to his knees, to be like you, to play like you play.
Whoa, man, I appreciate it, I'm flattered, but, I would say that looting, there's no such thing as proper looting. Looting is whenever you feel the music flow through you, and whatever output, whether it be audibly pleasing or not, that's looting. There's no such thing as proper looting or improper looting. Looting is looting. It is respectable no matter what the quality.
But why then do I feel like something's missing?
I don't know. From what you're saying, it could just be a side effect of dying, I guess, has left you feeling this way. But
yeah.
If music is the thing that you are clinging onto, like a life jacket at sea, then please, let me show you some of my Fae music.
Fae, you say?
Yeah, I'm from the Fae realm. I travelled from there many years ago and started going around with my family playing music.
That's incredible. What a coincidence. And Jump does a little dance step back and indicates his Jimmy shoes.
Jimmy shoes.
Do these look familiar?
No?
He jumps 15 feet into the air.
Oh, cool. Cool shoes.
Yeah. I got these from a Fae I killed.
Oh, so you're one of them?
Oh, no, not because he would... I did... Oh, he trapped a woman in a jar, and he had a dog with the face of an incredible man. And we became friends, me and that dog, and the dog was a Fae.
Oh, you became friends with a Yef Hound?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not one of them.
No, exactly. I'm one of the other ones.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm
you're
us.
one of them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was completely... Cool. Completely irrelevant that he was a Fae when I murdered him. And then went inside his house and looked at his jars of poop. I have it on authority that he was a wrong'un.
Totally.
Anyway.
Cool.
That was the old me anyway. That was before I realised that looting, real or not, was the way to go. And I've been getting real hard into Jimmy songs. Do you know Jimmy songs?
No. That, what is that?
He takes a step back and strums a chord on his lute and goes, Slim a Jim, Flim a Whim. This is a Jimmy song.
And as you say what amounts to absolute nonsense, you feel a deep power flow through you as you are reciting Fae words while playing your lute.
Fae away, splay a day, jump roll to 23.
Amazing.
Just to let you know, I rolled for that as well.
Johannes doesn't look impressed by the lyrics, but the music that you're playing to accompany the lyrics is awe-inspiring. And he's like, wow. I mean, I don't feel like I even need to teach you the Fae ways. You know them already. They already reside within you.
But, I had it in me all along.
Corny as it sounds, I think it's true, my friend.
Tell you, I've got to have real words with Maggie. She's been holding me back.
Oh, how dare you?
But if it was in me all along and it was locked away, then you, sir, Johannes, are the key. Do you know what I do with keys? I give him a hug. No. Wait. Can I hug you? Can you hug a bugbear?
I have personal boundaries. I appreciate the offer of a hug.
Cool. I give him a thumbs up.
But we can continue to jam. Jam is like a hug for your ears.
And the resulting sound is like a hug for the nose. I should know. I followed it here. Using this, and he points at his nose.
And so you two continue to jam out around the back of the tents. The clock is getting close to 8 o'clock now. If you three would like to head to the big top.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Let us find Morik and see if we can prize him away from the Hall of Mirrors.
Come on, Morik, you don't want to miss this.
Do you need a persuasion check to get... or do you need a strength check to try and drag Morik out?
Nell, you tell us.
How do you feel, Nell?
Yes.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Final boss of this
Give
campaign.
me a persuasion check, and then if that fails, you'll need to do a strength check to get Morik out of there.
Oh, well, it's a good thing that I am a Elegant courtier.
God,
He puts his little costume on, which again is like a it's like Sancho the bailiff.
It's now 8:05.
In the meantime,
He wears it underneath all of his clothes.
in the meantime, Margaret rolled a 21, so
I mean, that's
Pretty
pretty
good.
good. But I,
Okay, how do you try and persuade Morik out of the tent, the Hall of Mirrors?
I'd like to roll anyway.
go
Do I
on.
have some? Do I have some kind of saving throw here?
Thanks to my ranks in elegant courtier. 15.
Okay, you can give an intelligence saving throw to see if you can withstand this.
If you're intelligent enough to know that looking at the reflection in the mirror is the better option here.
I've been seeing how this episode has gone, and I have no faith.
Oh yeah, I got a 7. That's not great.
Entranced, mate.
Okay, how do you two talk your friend out of the Hall of Mirrors?
Just come on, Metsurita.
Come on, son.
This will be here. This will be here when we come back. Let's go see what else the
they
fair
were
has.
closing it.
Well, I'm sure they're wrong. Let's go.
Come on, buddy.
Nothing is as good as the mirror.
It's very good.
It will be here later.
What if?
And you know what? You don't want to miss out on
What?
things that other people are doing. That's terrible when you miss out on things that other people are doing. We better all go
You
to
should
the
fear
tent
that.
together. You should definitely fear it. You should fear. You should have a fear of missing out.
Is that like fantasy FOMO?
That should drive almost all of your decisions in life and convince you to go to parties you don't really want to go to.
And stay in conversations longer than you actually want to.
Like this band.
Doesn't that sound fun?
So it's time we hurried along. Because wouldn't it
Actually-
be terrible if it was a great time and we missed out?
I feel like the real moral of this is that we should just stay inside of the tent looking at mirror reflections with Mike.
Yeah.
Embrace where you are. The simple beauty.
No,
Oh.
no growth yet. Come on, 10. Main 10. Let's go.
Tent now, growth later.
I guess missing out
Maybe.
would be bad.
Yes, missing out is bad, Morik. Come on. Quick, before we're losers.
Okay, I have fantasy FOMO. I'm coming.
Fantasy FOMO. It's the same as normal FOMO.
On the way out of the tent, Blair just sneaks back in and looks in one of the mirrors and just goes,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Then he leaves.
Great.
Okay,
Do we get prime seats? We're in rubbish seats now. Because of Morik.
you're in like, it's not too high up, but it's also not like front row.
Boo.
Triple N.
But you can also grab a box of popcorn and a box of flies.
Oh, nice.
Hooray.
My mushrooms?
This isn't actually a confectionery. This is just a box of popcorn they left out for way too long. Nevertheless, I bought it.
Morik gets out a little baggie of mushrooms.
Yes. Pass it round, Metza Isa. Let's make this night awesome.
Yeah, can I just like hold one vaguely near my mouth for 5 seconds and then take it away? That'll be enough.
Just sniff it and you trip balls.
Yeah.
As you take your seats in the big top circus, you see a huge cage in the center that is covered by a sheet. Give me a perception check or a nature check or even an animal handling check if you would like to.
Whoa.
I rolled rubbish. 3 plus whatever.
Something's in that cage.
Ooh, something. It's a cage. Look, it's a cage, kids. It's a cage.
It's a cage like me and your mum threatened to put you in.
No, not that cage.
Not the naughty cage.
Not the naughty cage.
I got a 19.
I got 17.
Black, you can hear the distinctive sound of a goat bleating from within the cage.
Oh yes, that distinctive sound. I know it well from the farms back at where we're from. Sorry, I'm really tired.
That mushroom hit you fast, eh?
Lower Coastburg. Yeah, it got in there.
And Morik, you can hear the distinctive sound of a lion roaring from within the cage.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
It's a goat lion man.
My fantasy FOMO has changed. I no longer want to be here.
No, it could still be good. It could still be good. You can't
No.
leave yet. You can only leave when you start to really regret it.
I have phobia,
Now.
fear of being included.
Phobia alert.
No, we're not leaving. want to see a goat get eaten by a lion.
It's too hard for Morik to get out. Like, I assume we're in the middle of a row and he'd just crush everybody trying to get out.
Metza Issa, you are simply freaking out. You must eat one of the slightly greener mushrooms. You know that they calm your nerves and make you see the nice things.
What? No. But that goat. I got a letter that he wants to be part of the warren.
Oh, it'll be fun, come on.
No.
It'll be ages since I've seen anything get et.
I cannot believe that C.D. Hansen would allow a goat to come to harm in one of his stage shows. He knows that Peter will be on him. Peter being a guy that we know who hates animal cruelty.
Okay.
Maybe it's the reverse. Maybe the goat is going to eat the lion.
Margaret stands up and shouts and screams, "Eat the goat already!"
Shout screams.
And as you shout that, you see C.D. Hansen striding out, flourishing a staff that is far too big for him. Walks over to the cage and starts twirling the staff in his hand dramatically and goes, "Folks, near and far, you've come for a show, and have I got a hell of a one to give you. You've seen large cats, be they tiger or displace a beast. Boring. Unoriginal. You've seen goats, be they mountain or fainting. Old hat. Not even worth the admission. And you may have seen a dragon, if you're unlucky and lived in Upper Coastburg. But you have nothing to fear here, for I am the only one that will be in any danger when I tangle with all three of those creatures combined." And he whips the sheet off the cage and reveals a chimera.
Nice.
With the front legs of a lion, the back legs of a goat, the wings and tail of a dragon, and the heads of all three lined up like a Cerberus.
Oh my god.
Eat the halfling already!
Okay, I'm less sad now. Eat the heart.
Now I'm back on board.
We are all indeed rooting against C.D. Hansen.
He plants his staff in the ground and picks up a wooden chair and a whip before unlocking the cage and taking a step back. "Now watch as I tame this creature before your very woof." And suddenly a blast of fire is let loose from the dragon head, engulfing CD4.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, bopped. Idiot. Stupid joke.
Gonna have to Google more Hansen songs now.
I don't know any other Hansen songs.
Don't think they had any.
Gonna find out.
40 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Is he alright?
As the spout of flame stops, you see a charred halfling skeleton crumble to the ground.
Margaret cheers. Yay! That was great. Do it again.
Let's go home, everyone.
Amongst the ashes is just a single light lady card.
Ah, they found it again.
Right. Well, that was fun. Come on, back to the mirrors then.
Yay.
The audience around you begins to erupt in panic as they see that this chimera is now loose from its cage.
Oh no.
Just sitting there calmly eating popcorn still.
Margaret, is that what you call a sick burn?
Oh, that's a good pun. We're not working on puns though, we're working on insults.
I understand entirely. And he scratches out everything he's got in his notebook so far.
Well,
Should
Should
probably
we,
fight this chimera.
oh, go on then.
Or we could go back to the Hall of Mirrors.
I'm calmly edging my way past screaming people. Just trying to get back to the mirrors.
Okay, right, all right. Morik, we'll meet you at the mirrors later. Blurgy, me and you, yeah? Time for a Maggie Blurg special.
A special spin-off issue that's called Battle Froggers.
The two smallest ones.
Yeah, the little guys.
Blurg or hammer.
The Justice Little Friends.
Oh,
Okay, well then.
You'd think it was the kid-friendly one, but it's actually the worst of them.
Sarah's exasperated mouth noise then was heartbreaking to
is
me.
that because I'm going back to the mirrors, or we're not meant to fight the chimera?
No. I was just about to say we'll see how Blurglehammer fares in the next episode.
I I go for an air high five with Blurg, pull out my hammer, spin it around once around my head, and jump forwards down towards the stage.
And an air high five and jump towards your faces, listeners, because that was episode 25 of Quest Fantastic, who has Jen Blundell as Margaret Battlehammer, Neil Hewitt as Morrick, Paul Salt as Blett, Paul Goodman as Jump Fundenden, and Sarah Keep as everyone else. Music and editing by me, the man. Thank you so much to everybody who's been listening and saying lovely things as per usual. You are amazing. But if you want to take this relationship one step further, you can. We have a Patreon. Patreon's a way of us keeping the lights on and getting to make even more of the TTRPG nonsense that we love, where for as little as $1 a month, with tiers going up to $25, everybody, that is everybody who subscribes, gets access to our fortnightly episodes of GabQuest, a talkback that gets personal, weird and grammar-based, and a little fiasco mini-series just as a way of saying thank you. And now, for tiers $5 and over, patrons will be getting stickers every 3 months for a year of justice-loving friends and some fan-favourite NPCs, as voted by patrons. So there are loads of reasons to get on board, and when you think about it, $1 a month is less than a cup of coffee almost anywhere, except at my place. I do it for 99 cents, and I give you a little smile at the same time. All the money so far has been going back into the show to make it the best it can possibly be, fueling the cast's Lucasade habits, funding my ever-burgeoning weird sound effects library, and more and more. But thank you for everybody who's signed up so far. But if you just want to go on supporting the show by listening to us, or if times are a little tight, we get it. That is so fine. And thank you so much for everything, Grumpo Duclaw, for continuing to listen and for being the justice in my... justice. And if you love the latest episode, hop onto the Discord and get chatting. There's a bunch of really friendly people. We're building this mother from the ground up, like everybody else. If you want more from us, Jen and Sarah host the Queer Actual Play podcast, Roll Plus Heart. Jen from the Queer Actual Play podcast, Roll Plus Heart, hosts Jen and the Film Critic with Paul Salt, noted film critic, and noted critic Paul Salt from Jen from Roll Plus Heart and the Film Critic. Host One Good Thing with me, and that's the end of that ridiculous Matryoshka doll. You don't know how many takes that took. Check out Sarah at Penguin Panic on Twitter and Instagram for all of her amazing art, which is also showcased on the Discord. And you know what? I have a sneaking suspicion, he says, checking his calendar, that our next episode will be coming out on Christmas Day +1, 26th of December. So, have a lovely Christmas, winterval, non-denominational slacking off work period. Thank you so much for what has been a pants-explodingly great 2022. And we will see you again next year, but also 26th of December. Bye.